and he managed to avoid the gas chambers because of that. Thereafter, he was sent to 4 different concentration camps on death marches. On May 8, 1945, he was liberated by the Americans in Austria. It took him 6 weeks to return back to Hungary, consequently, because he wanted to go ahead and see if any family members had survived, go back to his house, etc. But he ran into 2 major blows. And these blows were, number one, he learned that every single member of his family, including brothers, sisters, parents, cousins, everyone had been killed. And second of all, his neighbors from the village basically said, if you don't leave, we're going to kill you. So he immigrates and he tries to go to Israel. The boat is turned back. He's stuck. He doesn't know where to go. Finally, he ends up in Canada. And you would think that everything was really, was going to be great at this point in time. But it wasn't. Because in Canada, the Canadians, including some of the Canadian Jews, were kind of weary. Like, who are these new Jews? Why are they different from us, etc. So just imagine, this boy is now 15 years old, the age of probably some of you, maybe younger, and he's in Canada. He does not speak a word of English, and they say within 1 month of being there, he's got to find a job. So a lot of these kids went off and got jobs at factories or were like making ink or jewelry or something, but he was persistent. He never gave up. He wanted to get an education. And finally, after years of struggling, he did get his degree from McGill University. He taught Jewish studies in various high schools. And in the 80s, he established the Holocaust Educational Foundation. So it's this passion that Dr. White has that we see in our foundation. And not only is it exhibited by him, but by all of us who are involved. Students, teachers, professors, scholars, etc., have this passion to teach, and we won't stop. So I think you guys have that sheet that I provided for you that shows the programs that we have. Okay, so that is an illustration of some of the programs that we have. I forgot to list one. We also have a conference in Israel that we hold with Yad Vashem that we just started, and we hope to continue that one. But as you can see, all of our programs from the list focus on education. We're going to be providing new methods of information to professors, helping teachers, students, etc. Because education is the movement from darkness to light. It's really not that easy, by the way, to teach the Holocaust. The subject matter is really difficult. How do you present this difficult, heart-wrenching information to, for example, a 12-year-old, or to an 18-year-old, or to a 24-year-old who does not believe? That's one thing you guys, I don't know if you guys realize. There are a lot of deniers out there. People who say the Holocaust did not happen. Or, for example, the Holocaust is not as bad as they say. Everyone died of tuberculosis or typhus and that's it. A lot of deniers. So it's not easy to teach the Holocaust. But if we educate the people to have a better understanding of the nature of the Holocaust, why it happened, how it happened, and what can be done to prevent such recurrence, maybe one day we can see that another person will never be victimized again for their religious fears, ethnicity, race, etc. This leads me to the Summer Institute for Teachers, the one that I was specifically asking for, requesting funding. The Summer Institute for Teachers is a 1-week course for middle and secondary school teachers. We provide the teachers with a variety of backgrounds, background on the history. We lecture them. It's a seminar kind of atmosphere. We provide lectures, films, discussions. We show teachers ways of approaching the subject of the Holocaust. We assist teachers in how to present information, like the sensitive information. Familiarize them, show them what kind of materials they have. Like, for example, the films, books they can use, maps, internet resources. We also offer continuing education. I didn't write this down in the grant application request because we hadn't literally started it, and now we have. What we're doing is we have 2 volunteer professors who will be going from school to school, if requested, to further these teachers' education or to educate those who are unable to make it to our 1-week program. Right now, we're offering our seminar provides education for 20 teachers in Illinois. It's our mission to have a Holocaust course or Holocaust instruction incorporated in every high school, junior high, and even elementary school in the Illinois area, whether it's in Chicago, the suburbs, or even the rural, faraway farmland, which, by the way, that's the area that we have the most problems with. Because, first of all, to get people to travel, to pay for the travel, as well as, for some reason, a lot of people in the more rural areas, what I like to call the boondocks, basically, for some reason, they gloss over the Holocaust. Maybe because they don't have Jews living in, quote unquote, Peru, Illinois, or something, and they don't think that they need to discuss it. But that's our real mission, is to really branch out beyond the city. We've had quite a bit of success. We've done this for 3 years. Unfortunately, this summer we had to cancel it due to funding and some various changes. So we intend to continue through this traveling teachers program, like I told you, as well as the following summer. Just to let you know, we provide all materials to teachers. Those who are involved, they get all Xerox materials, books, films, CDs. We provide that for them. Housing, we provide, and food and drink. It's a 1-week or 5-day program, and the teachers go to classes from 8 o'clock until 6 o'clock at night. So we have to feed them and give them a lot of sugar to keep them awake, basically. Moreover, they've got further educational opportunities. Hold on. And so basically, thank you. I apologize. Anyway, so basically what we do is we provide them with every need that they need to get to the seminar as well as during the seminar. As you can imagine, this is a really, really enormous job. There's tens of thousands of schools in Illinois, but the intent, our goal is to touch every single one of them. And just imagine this, just think about this. If we have 20 teachers right now, and like let's say these 20 teachers teach 80 students, that means that 1,600 high school and junior high students are educated in the Holocaust. And in addition, like let's say we have another 40 or 50 teachers involved with the traveling teachers program. That's another 8,000, 10,000 students. So it's our ultimate goal that every university, college, high school, junior high, elementary school have a course or section on the Holocaust, that they can learn about the tragedies and never let this happen again. Henry Friedman of the Holocaust Museum in D.C. said something that I think was one really great quote that we all need to live by. He said, "We are all different because each of us has something to offer, and each and every one of us can make a difference by not being indifferent." The Holocaust Educational Foundation is one organization that is trying and succeeding in making a difference by not being indifferent. And we hope to continue that for years to come. And we hope to be able to unify with your organization as well, because we all have a common objective: to teach the horrors of the Holocaust and to teach what not to be done to other human beings, Jews and non-Jews alike. Can I open the floor to any questions? And I'm sorry I was unable to provide you. I have a video, but the video is more than 30 minutes long. And just to let you know, The foundation is basically a mom and pop organization. I'm the first young person to be hired. Our secretary is 81 years old, the founder is 80 years old. I'm not 80 years old, by the way. It looks like I'm 80 years old, but I'm not. Anyway, but I'm the first young person, so now we're kind of moving forward and trying to get technologically oriented. But just to give you an example, our computer in the office still has dial-up. I don't know if you guys know what dial-up is. Yeah. I'm surprised we don't have a shofar that we blow to go ahead and call the people to meetings. But we're trying slowly to make it better. So do you guys have any questions for me?
What we're going to do is we have the cam, I'm going to hold it up so the person can say their name and then ask you the question.
Great, thank you.
Go ahead.
All right. My question is,
Just give her your name.
my name is Brandon Glecklin. I actually worked on something very similar to this this summer with the Anti-Defamation League in DC. We do a program just like this. So I was wondering, you talked about how you utilize like a seminar style, I guess, in order to teach or educate the teachers. So what kind of, do you bring in different speakers? Do you give the presentations? Like what would a daily schedule, I guess, be like for a teacher on this?
Well, it all depends on who the instructor is. We usually hire a professor. The past 3 years, we had Jeffrey Giles come in from the University of Florida. And basically, he was the primary lecturer, and he would do that. But we also had, for example, teachers coming in to discuss their problems. We would have rabbis coming in to speak about Jewish life and civilization. And possibly some professors from the region, like from the area, like DePaul University, we have a person who does art in the Holocaust. So he would do a special presentation on art in the Holocaust, someone would do literature. So we do try to mix it up and bring in other speakers. We do have also field trips, films. So we don't make it purely lecture from April 6th because, that's torturous. So, but yeah, we mix quite a bit. And just out of curiosity, the Anti-Defamation League, did you do it just for the DC area or?
We have the Anti-Defamation League in DC has a program called Bearing Witness, which is very similar to this. We bring in Catholic school educators and teach them about the Holocaust using similar methods, really similar methods, I guess. So yeah, the teachers we work with are from DC, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, I think.
Fantastic. Wonderful.
All right, who's next?